Hi, Miss Red Vegan here for another edition of Ask Me Anything on a Tuesday this week because again I was traveling and didn't get home till late last night, so I changed my normal Monday to today. So thank you for all for joining me and working with my schedule and all that. As always, this will get posted on YouTube, so make sure you check my channel to see any videos that you missed in the past, especially those of you who are asking me questions that I've answered like 100 times already. Watch my videos. And also subscribe, of course. You guys asked me lots of great questions this week, so I have a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to keep it to 10 minutes like normal. Stick with me because I want to, at the end of this, I'm going to talk about the brand new movie that came out, The Game Changers. I got a question about if I've seen it yet or if I'm going to watch it. And so I want to talk about that, but I'll wait till the end, so stick with me. Okay, so I'll just jump right in. So first question, has my perception of marriage changed after my divorce? And would I marry again? I think it has changed since my divorce. Still kind of soon, so I don't want to say that it necessarily changed. I might be somewhat jaded or change my mind again in the future, of course. But as of right now, I don't see myself getting married again. First of all, I get alimony, and I would stop getting that if I got married. So that's a practical reason. But secondly, I just don't think, I think I enjoy my freedom now, and so I just don't think it would make sense. But never say never, you never know. Boo, 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 boo. Someone else asked if I'm bisexual. I'm not. It would be nice if I was, there would be more options, but I'm definitely not. A lot of sexuality is on a continuum, and I'm unfortunately on the very straight end, so no, not bisexual, but I'll fight for anyone's rights, so you will see me posting a lot of things in my stories that don't necessarily affect me personally, so you'll see me posting things about gay rights, bisexual rights, trans rights. Just because I'm posting these things doesn't mean that I, am. It just means that I'm a caring person and I care about my fellow human beings and that I love, and I want to protect everyone. And I want everyone to have equal rights and everyone to be safe and all that. So, yeah. This is a really great question, so I really appreciate this. Advice to raise strong women. This is a man who has a daughter who asked this. So the advice that I always give to people to men, because assuming that women would already know this, but to men when they're raising daughters is to make sure that they feel empowered to yell, fight, if they're not comfortable in a situation, to speak up. And I know this sounds so basic and obvious, and you're like, really, do I have to? But women are raised generally to be good girls and to be polite and quiet and smile and be nice. And because of that, it makes dealing with terrible situations really difficult. Because we don't know where I guess I'll just speak for my own self. I don't want to speak for all women, but it's hard to know when where the line is when a situation gets uncomfortable, when I'm allowed to be impolite or rude or even physical. So I guess just make sure they realize that their safety is more important than being polite or whatever. Yeah. Favorite places in New England or Massachusetts to visit to experience fall. So I'm not a big foliage person. I've lived here my whole life, and yeah, it's beautiful, of course, but like I take it for granted, and I don't enjoy fall and winter particularly. So I don't really go out and enjoy it. But the answers, I would say, they're not things that I would do. But for someone who's interested, going up to the White Mountains in New Hampshire, just check what week or two are like the prime weeks. Going up to the Berkshires in Massachusetts, I would say, or then going up to the mountains of Vermont. That would be basically your three options that I think of. Yeah. Rohan, you laughing at me? Whatever. I answer these questions the best I can. I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I just talk what I think. Okay. Again, another thing that, and I love that you guys ask me this stuff and care about my answers, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. Someone asked me the best resource for vegan meal prep for lunches. I don't cook myself very much. It's very, very rare. Maybe once a month, and that's even kind of a stretch. I go out to eat a lot. Which is kind of embarrassing, but it's the truth. It's what it is, and I'll be honest with you guys. So best resources for vegan meal prep for lunches. Back when I used to do more cooking and be more interested in recipes, I used Pinterest a lot. I actually still have a Pinterest board with tons of recipes pinned. If anyone's interested in finding me, I think it's under my old MGONYEO handle. So if anyone wants to find me on Pinterest, you can check out all the recipes I have pinned. I have like 1 million of them pinned. But it's just an easy place to like search and a fun way to sort recipes and stuff like that. So that would probably be my recommendation. There's also a lot of great places where you can, like, people are doing vegan meal prep too. If you wanted to pay somebody to do it for you, that's always a great option. And I know there's a number around in Boston area that are really great. So I'm sure they're in most bigger cities or places or whatever. I really got to work on that whole thing, right? Maybe next time I'll make that a goal, and you guys can hold me to it. I'll try to stop saying so I can be better at like professional speaking. Okay. Somebody asked me about B12. I do take a B12 like dissolvable pill that you put under your tongue, which is the best way, I guess, to take it, sublingually or whatever. I don't necessarily take it every day. I try to take it. A lot of vegan products have it in there now as like a supplement. And then just said again. Maybe I'll smack myself every time I say it and try to get used to. Of course, thank you for asking the question so that I could answer it. Okay. So if you're vegan, you should take B12. You don't necessarily have, a lot of vegans don't and seem to be fine, because if you grow your own vegetables or do eat vegetables that aren't like perfectly washed, you should be getting some that way. And there's also a lot of supplement. And then also it has a long half-life or whatever, B12. So like it'll stay in your system for quite a while, even if you're not eating it. For people who don't know, the reason that we're supplementing it, it's not that meat eaters get like this vitamin that we don't get. Farmers give B12 to the cows and pigs and everything. That's why meat eaters get it. It's not like they get it like because that's a healthier diet. It's included, like the animals get the supplements. So we skip all that and take it ourselves, and it's a healthier way. So we don't have to eat the unhealthy animal products. B12 is a vitamin that's found in dirt and like, so back in the day when you'd eat out of the garden or whatever, you'd be more inclined to get it that way. But these days everything's so clean and that that's why we have to supplement. But it's an important vitamin, so do make sure you're taking some, or you know, at least think about it, or whatnot. Okay. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Okay, summer, winter. Summer, 100 times. I don't like winter. Someday I'm gonna move somewhere warm. I really enjoyed Texas. I would consider living there, which blew my mind. I really had terrible stereotypes. And so I want to apologize to everyone. Oh, thanks for complimenting. This is my cozy shirt, because today I'm like tired and being lazy around the house. So this is my cozy shirt. So thank you. That means a lot. Okay, anyway, yeah, summer. Summer is the answer for me. I do not like winter. Summer. Okay, so I want to talk about the Game Changers documentary. I got a question. Have I seen the Game Changers, and will I watch it? I don't know if this is something that non-vegans have heard of. It's a huge, it's a big deal. It's a James Cameron documentary. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and a bunch of other people, so it's kind of a big deal. Everyone should see it. I haven't seen it yet, and so I actually watched a review of it that my friend Darren, the Very Creative Vegan on Instagram and YouTube, he just did a review of it, so I could find out a little bit of it. A lot of it talks about how the vegan plant-based diet is great for athletes, and also just great for health in general. And I think it's seems to be specific towards men. So they talk about like how vegan diet helps with like erectile dysfunction or stuff. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie yet, but I guess there's part of it on that where they like check. And I do know that I do know like vegan men have higher testosterone on average than non-vegans, and there's a lot of great benefits for men and women, but I think this video focused a little bit more on like the athletic advantages and sexual health advantages for men. I don't know. That's what I kind of got from it. So check out the documentary if you can. If you can't, or in the meantime, check out Darren's review of it. I found it very helpful and interesting. And I guess that's it for now. I went over my 10 minutes a little bit. So, but great to see you all. I had a great trip to Texas, so thank you all. And I'll see you next week.